Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Alcos, Ms. Amato, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Chun, Ms. Cochran,
Excused?
Mr. Evslin, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Garrett, Ms. Grandinetti, Mr. Hashem, Mr. Holt, Mr. Hussey,
Excused?
Mr. Iligan, Ms. Iwamoto, Ms. Kahaloa, Ms. Capella, Ms. Kohokapu Liloy, Mr. Kila, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Kong, Mr. Kush, Ms. Lachika, Ms. Lamosao, Mr. Lee, Ms. Lowen, Ms. Martin, Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. Miyake, Ms. Morikawa, Mr. Muraoka,
Excused?
Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Olds, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Pirik, Ms. Poe Poe, Mr. Quinlan, Ms. Reyes Oda, Mr. Sayama, Mr. Shimizu, Ms. Souza, Mr. Takeyama, Ms. Takenouchi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Ms. Templo, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ward,
Excused?
Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamashita, Madam Speaker.
Here.
Madam Speaker, 47 members are present, 4 are excused.
Item number 2, reading of the journal. Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Item number 3, messages from the governor. Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the governor?
Madam Speaker, there are none.
Item number 4, Senate communications. Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Yes, Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of a communication transmitting the noted Senate concurrent resolution having been adopted in the Senate. We are in further receipt of communications returning the noted House bills, all having passed third reading in the Senate.
Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move to disagree to the amendments made by the Senate to the noted House bills.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Any discussion? Members will be taking a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Any introductions? Representative Tam.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the gallery today, we have two friends visiting from Michigan, and they're both elected officials. So we have, when I say your name, please stand. We have State Representative Jason Morgan, Ann Arbor City Council Member John Malik. Welcome to the Hawaii House of Representatives. And alongside them are my amazing staff, Flora Samus, Cindy Russell, and Janine Sidara. And Katie Zeman.
Representative Miyake.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As someone who has had the privilege of being a fellow in the past, I am honored to introduce the 2025 Ka'ipukui Fellows from Maui, gathered here for their local governance halavai. Please reserve your applause until all fellows have been introduced, and please stand when your name is called, fellows. Naomi Cooper, Daniel Goodfellow, Mike Gurat, Kaulana Kino, Lauren Lohr, Kylie Okazaki, Rochelle Oy, Donna Paz, Kelly Potts, Jade Rojas Letici, Jill Center, Bree Simon, Stacy Sueoka, Drew Sulak, and Danny Warrig. Along with them is Scott Nunukawa and Sharon Kepler. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Members, any further introductions? Okay, seeing no further introductions, recess, subject to the call of the chair. on? Oh. Will the House come to order? We're on the order of the day. Item number 5, reports of standing committees. Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report numbers 1662 through 1696, as listed on pages 2 through 12, and that the accompanying House resolutions and House concurrent resolutions, as may be amended, be referred to their designated committees.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Members will be taking up discussion of companion measures in tandem, beginning with Standing Committee Report numbers 1662 and 1663. Any discussion? 1664 and 1665. 1666 and 1667. Representative Souza.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1668. 1668. Representative Souza.
1668. No vote, thank you.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1669. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Souza.
At the appropriate time, can we go back to 1668?
Okay, let's finish 1669. Members, any further discussion on Standing Committee Report 1669? Okay, we'll return to 1668. Representative Souza, second time.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Can I request that comments be inserted into the journal?
So ordered.
And also brief comment.
Please proceed.
I just wanted to say that this is the
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Please state your point.
The kind, gentle woman from Makakilo did not express her support or opposition to the resolution.
Thank you. Representative Souza is still in
No,
opposition?
it's still in opposition.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that this is the second measure that we've seen come to the floor that talks about an emergency access for West Oahu beyond my district, beyond District 43. And there's residents in Makakilo who are still asking for a second point.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Please state your point.
Under Rule 28.7, members may debate the consequences of a bill but may not question the intent or motives, and I believe the remarks are violating that rule.
This is facts, Madam Speaker. This is the second measure that has come to the floor.
Recess.
Recess. Will the House come to order? Representative Souza still in opposition.
Still in opposition, Madam Speaker. Thank you. Just to clarify, that was not going to intent. That was just stating the facts. That this is the second measure that has come to the floor pertaining to districts beyond District 43. And I do have residents in Makakilo in District 43. For decades, they've been wanting a second point of access so that in the event of an emergency, a wildfire, they don't want to be the next Lahaina. We're trying to be proactive. I did introduce a couple resolutions pertaining to the Makakilo Drive extension. They were not heard. I introduced bills, same thing. I think that we need to ensure equity for all of our communities. And my residents, my constituents in District 43 expect that they're also going to be looked after. Thank you.
Representative Kila,
Madam Speaker, point of order.
please state your point.
The comments that were made are still in violation of Rule 28.7, and you can criticize the idea, but not necessarily the intention, character, or motives of another member.
Recess. Will the House come to order? Members, we're at the top of page 5, Standing Committee Report number 1670 and 1671. Standing Committee Report 1672, 1673. Representative Souza.
Sorry, Madam Speaker, 1670, 1671.
On 1670 and 1671, Representative Souza.
No vote, thank you.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1672 and 1673. Standing Committee Report 1674 and 1675. Standing Committee Report 1676 and 1677. Representative Souza.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Report 1678 and 1679. Standing Committee Report 1680 and 1681. Representative Perrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Same request.
So ordered. Standing Committee Reports 1682 and 1683. Representative Garcia.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Perrick.
Reservations.
So ordered. Standing Committee Reports 1684 and 1685, Representative Perrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Garcia.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Reyes-Oda.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Shimizu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Alcos.
No vote.
So ordered. Top of page 10, Standing Committee Reports 1686 and 1687. Standing Committee Reports 1688 and 1689. 1690 and 1691, Representative Souza.
No vote.
So ordered. 1692 and 1693. 1694 and 1695. And Standing Committee Report 1696. Okay, members, we'll be taking a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report numbers 1697 through 1714, as listed on pages 13 through 17, and that the accompanying House resolutions and House concurrent resolutions, as may be amended, be adopted.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Members will be taking up discussion of companion measures in tandem, beginning with Standing Committee Reports 1697 and 1698. 1699 and 1700. 1701 and 1702. 1703, 1704. 1705, 1706. 1707, 1708. 1709, 1710. Representative Perrick.
No vote.
So ordered. Standing Committee Reports 1711 and 1712. Top of page 17, Standing Committee Reports 1713 and 1714. Representative Souza.
No vote.
So ordered. Members will be taking a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report number 1715, as listed on page 17, and that the accompanying Senate bill pass second reading and be placed on the calendar for third reading.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Members, any discussion on Standing Committee Report 1715? Okay, seeing no further discussion, we'll be taking a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Item number 6, third reading. Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I move to suspend the rules of the House in order to consider certain Senate bills for third reading by consent calendar.
Representative Garcia.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Any questions? Members, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Representative Todd.
Madam Speaker, I move that the Senate bills listed on page 18 pass third reading.
Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
Members, is there any discussion on these items, beginning with Senate Bill number 100? Representative Iwamoto.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in support with reservations, simply stating that I believe this is a home rule issue that should be addressed on the county level. Thank you.
Any discussion on Senate Bill 112? Discussion on Senate Bill 289? Discussion on Senate Bill 1319? Representative Morikawa for the vote.
Madam Speaker, on the measures before us, all majority members vote aye with the exception of the following. For STANCOM Report number 1656, SB number 112, SD2, Rep. Lamosal votes no. For STANCOM Report number 1658, SB number 1319, SD1, the following vote no. Amato Iwamoto.
Representative Garcia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. On the measures before us, all minority members vote aye with the exception of the following. On On SCR number 1655, Senate Bill 100, Senate Draft 2, Reps. Garcia, Matsumoto, Alcos, Shimizu, Herrick, and Reyes Oda votes no. On SCR number 1656, Senate Bill 112, Senate Draft 2, Reps. Garcia, Matsumoto, Reyes Oda, Herrick, Alcos, and Shimizu votes no.
Members, have all votes been cast? Said bills pass third reading. We're on to item number 7, announcements. Members, are there any announcements? Okay, seeing none for the sorry, Representative Takayama.
Madam Speaker, I just wanted to take this opportunity to ask or to remind members that starting next week, Monday, my office will be collecting new or gently used women's business attire in conjunction with the YWCA's Dress for Success program. So I encourage members to use this weekend to gather whatever materials might be useful from your respective closets and consider donating them to my office. Thank you very much.
Members, any further announcements? Okay, for the motion to adjourn, Representative Morikawa.
Madam Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon Monday.
Representative Garcia.
Madam Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 o'clock noon Monday.